Welcome to Pardon My Take. It's week 3 of the Scrantasy football season, and boys, what a week! What a week! It's really great to have the Scrantasy team back. Man, it's already looking like a really, really great season. But before we really dive into it, let's get a word from our sponsors. Cooper.
Yeah, so I've got a quick ad read for us. This episode today, on September 23rd, is brought to you by Round Mountain Coffee Shop. Actually, go visit one of our own G's TDs in the shop down here located on Prince Street. They actually just dropped their fall menu. Whether you're craving a pecan flat white, maybe it's an Ozark autumn latte, or maybe you just want a classic pumpkin spice latte. The great fine folks at Round Mountain Coffee can hook you up. Use the code SCRANTASY for 10% off your first order. Tell them we sent you.
Cooper, I love the Ozark Autumn Latte personally. I mean, G always knows how to hook it up right when he's there.
He just puts it right in the moneymaker.
He does, and along with Round Mountain Coffee, we're going to also support our sponsor, Rowback. They've got all your needs for polos, Q-zips, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Rowback's got everything you need. Use promo code SCRANTASY for 20% off your first purchase. That's SCRANTASY. Promo code SCRANTASY on your first purchase, 20% off. And Cooper, it's Tuesday, September 23rd, and it's Scrantasy. And it's week 3. What?
Some spread.
Some spread. They're not gonna get it.
Ain't gonna go all the way.
We head to Rogers, Arkansas, where Calvin Ridley's Believe It or Not has been a no-show for Nathan, and all that time off has kept Terry McLaurin from life in the fast lane. What Jalen hurts the most is a 1-2 start for Nathan. Noah, on the other hand, appears to have Kenneth Anakin Skywalker, who's killed the young competition. Garrett Wilson can't keep his hand off the ball as he went for 10 for 84 and a score. And Keenan has been out in the end zone through the first few weeks of this season. Noah, 143. Nathan, 120.
We head to Maumelle, where Bradley faces a familiar and beloved opponent in Baker Mayfield. But there's no love lost in fantasy. Bradley did lose CD to an ankle injury. You would think that would keep the door open for Wyatt to Jamar chase him down. But even David Njoku's slingshot wasn't able to take down the giant that is the Waybakers. Wins for Wyatt, as always, might be Slim George Pickens. Once again, as he DeAndre Swiftly starts 1 and 2. Bradley's back at a power position was seen cranking hog. What? This weekend, with Hunter Henry having 8 catches for 90 yards and 2 tuds. Bradley, the 2-time king of fantasy, didn't even need to play the King Henry to wrap up the W this week. Bradley, 116. Wyatt, 99.
Bradley's cranking hog? Huh?
What?
Huh?
Teach?
I don't know, Teej. we head to Conway as Scott looks to stay away from an 0-3 record, and Jake Browning really stunk it up with Joe Burrow on the IR. Scott is going to have to put his GM hat on to turn this thing around. CMC exploded again, and I tell you, we haven't seen a Christian lead a team like this in about 2,000 years, Teej. Cooper's team has his Bills carrying the team in his week's matchup, but a lackluster performance from his lad McConkeys left the Bowers that be too much to overcome. With all those Bills, it appears Cooper's going to be stuck with the check. Scott, 119. Cooper, 116.
Dinner's on me. Scott, what? We're back in Conway, where AJ, what can Brown do for you, delivered a 23-point package right to G's door. That got the melon heads rolling, but Jonathan Taylor Swift tried to find the getaway car, but instead he found the end zone. Not 1, not 2, but 3 times. Travis Killer Trav Kelsey got outperformed by his McBride. Tish, he better get used to that. But in the end, it was the purple people eating Minnesota Vikings that gobbled up G's TDs on their way to victory. Melonheads, 133. G and his TDs, 127.
I love beating up G's TDs, Teej.
Me too, dude. They're the best.
We're back in Rogers as Evan looks to avoid going 0-3. And his great Pittsburgh Mr. Steal Your Football did just that with 5 turnovers. And the receiving touchdown from Williams might just leave Britt Kyron Williams in the club. Britt started Dak this week, and Drake may want to rethink that next week. Saquon was all Barkley and no bite this week. He's going to need DJ Moore from his superstar if he's going to turn this ship around. The King turns his ship around and gets in the win column. Evan, 117. Brett, 103.
And that is week 3, your fastest 2-minute recap. And what a week it was. What a week it was in the Scrantasy land.
I mean, TJ, there's CSP, there's never been better competition, I think, than what we've got this year. Scrantasy is the best league that's ever been invented. It's ever existed. And boys, this isn't the last fastest 2 minutes that you'll see from CSP and Mini Jum. We'll get back in the booth and get you guys another one as soon as we can. But boys, we love you. We love Scrantasy, and may the best team win.
Love you guys.
Love you, boys.